Hi, in this video we will understand what prime numbers are, how to recognize them, and why they are so important in mathematics and computer science. Let's start with a simple question. What makes a number special? For example, take the number 7. It can only be divided by 1 and itself. In other words, its divisors are 1 and 7. And that's exactly what makes it a prime number. A prime number is a natural number greater than 1 and that has exactly two positive divisors, 1 and itself. Let's look at a few examples. For example, 2 is a prime number. It is divisible by only 1 and 2. 3 is also prime. 5, 7, 11, and so it goes on. These are all prime numbers, but not every number is prime. For example, take 6. We can write 6 as 2 times 3. 6 has two more divisors, 2 and 3, which makes it composite number. In other words, if a number is not a prime, then we say that number is a composite number. So the idea is simple. If a number is prime, it has exactly two divisors. Now, here is something interesting. What about the number 1? 1 is not a prime number because it has only one divisor, itself. So 1 is not a prime. Also, 1 is not a composite number because it doesn't have more than two divisors. So 1 is 1. That's all. There is also something unique about the number 2. It is the only even prime number. So every other even number is divisible by 2. It is the only even prime number. Every other even number is divisible by 2. So it cannot be prime. Now, how can we check if a number is prime? One simple way is to test divisibility. For example, let's check if 13 is a prime. Let's try dividing it by smaller numbers. Let's start with 2. We cannot divide 13 by 2. By 3, 4, 5, we cannot divide any of these numbers till 13. We can divide it by 13 and also by 1, which makes it a prime number. So 13 is a prime number. Prime numbers are very important because they are the building blocks of all numbers. Every number can be written as a product of primes. For example, 12. We can write 12 as 2 times 2 times 3. Or 24. We can write this as 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Or 10. We can write 10 as 2 times 5. Both of them are primes. This is called prime factorization. Now you understand what prime numbers are and how to recognize them. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you.